And by recalling your memories, you are being grateful for that experience. You are being grateful for something that happened in your life. Therefore, you are attracting more experiences to be grateful for. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dominique Davis, also known as Brown and Bendy, and here on this channel we practice flexibility of the mind, body, and spirit. If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for coming to see what's up, and if you have been around, thanks for staying around. I appreciate you so much. The topic of today's video is gratitude, a emotion, a feeling, a vibration that is so important in all areas of life. Without gratitude, you are not fully appreciating whatever you are experiencing, and I genuinely believe that that's the point of life. So it's very important to find gratitude for what you're grateful for, so you know what different parts of this experience mean the most to you. The first thing I want to start with today is affirmations, our affirmations. I would like to share 3 of my favorite ones with you. Affirmations, I have a video on them and I will link it below, but long story short, it is okay if you do not believe the affirmation when you first start saying it. The point of affirmations is not to proclaim it like it is a truth, but to more so connect with the best feeling that affirmation can give you. The first few times you say an affirmation, you might not feel anything, you might not feel the positivity behind the words, but the more time you dedicate to reciting affirmations, you'll start to feel your vibration raising because your subconscious is taking in this message that you are repeating. So the point of affirmations is to repeat them while becoming accustomed to the positive feeling that it's giving you, so that positive feeling can grow. Okay, let's get to the affirmations. The first positive affirmation that I want to share is, I am grateful for the unlimited flow of good into my life. It's very important to understand that we constantly have different things flowing into our lives based off of the energy that we are putting out. So if we decide to acknowledge all of the good that's coming to us, only more good would come because we're putting out based on all the good we are receiving. So if you are watching this video, that means one of 2 things, or actually that means 2 things. 1, that you have a phone or a computer. 2, or you have access to a phone or a computer. 2, that you have access to internet or a phone plan. It means that you woke up this morning. It means that you are breathing. There are so many little miracles that we are given that we don't truly find ways to say thank you for, and we don't take the time to say thank you for. So I love this affirmation because it's a lovely reminder that no matter what I'm going through, no matter how crappy my day is, there is always good. There is always good coming. There is always good flowing to me. And that reminder always lifts my spirits and kind of brings me back to reality. The second affirmation is going to be, I am thankful for the chance that life offers me each day to start anew and to create the life that I want. I love this affirmation because it's just a wonderful reminder that I am not obligated to bring the weight, the sadness, the anger, any of the negative emotions from yesterday. I'm not obligated to bring that into my today. Every time we wake up, every time we sleep, we are given a reset. I don't know if you've noticed, but every time you wake up, you will always have this feeling of newness. Maybe small, maybe large, but a new day will always feel like a new day. And that is a gift, because if you make the decision that you want to grow and you want to learn and you want to become a new person, that can be really hard if you decide that you have to be married to all the weight and trauma and darkness of your past. So it's really nice to have a reminder that every new day I have a choice to start new. The final affirmation is short and sweet. It is simply, I am thankful for learning and growing. The reason I love this affirmation is because, again, it is another reminder that for me, This life experience is about learning everything that the universe sees fit to teach me. There are opportunities to learn everywhere, all the time, that teach us more about reality, that teach us more about people, that teach us more about energy. There are opportunities to learn everywhere, and from that information, we grow. And the more we grow, the closer we get to our intended reality. So for that, I am grateful. Okay, so those are my 3 favorite gratitude affirmations. Now let's get to some of my favorite gratitude exercises so we can keep raising these vibes all the way up, right? The first gratitude exercise I call then and now. I actually created this one myself, so if you find that it is flawed or if it makes you feel certain things, go ahead and let me know in the comment box whether you like it or not, because I did not get this from a book. I did not get this from the internet. It's one of my own favorite exercises, and I want to know how people who don't know me personally and in real life feel about it. So I call this exercise the then and now exercise. I think that it is more than okay to want material things. I think that it is okay to have desires and to have things that you aspire to and that you want now. But I think that there always needs to be a balance. There needs to be a balance between wanting and having gratitude for what you already have. It can't be all, I want this, I need this. If I don't have this, I will not be happy. I like to lean more towards, my life is wonderful. I have so much to be grateful for, but I would like for my life to evolve in this direction. I personally feel like that's a little bit of a healthier way to go about manifesting and growing, because it makes it a lot less pressure. It's a lot less pressure to think about your life evolving in a certain direction, as opposed to trying to rip your life from the ground up and change everything about it. So what this exercise does is it allows you to analyze the emotions and the feelings that you would get from receiving a desire, and then analyzing what you have in your life now that makes you feel that way and expressing gratitude for it. So for example, let's say that you would like a new car. The new car would make you happy that you could travel. It would make you feel proud because you have this cool, flashy new car, and that could feel good for some people. That could be, cars can be a sign of abundance and wealth. So, the car makes you feel proud, and also you feel pride because you bought that car with your own funds, and it is a great feeling to be able to work and receive compensation for that work, and then to buy something that you want. That's a wonderful feeling. So let's say that those are the 3 feelings that you come up with: excitement to travel, pride, and being proud. That's what a new car would make you feel. So what you would do is think of things that you have in your life right now, at this moment, that make you feel the same things. If you want a new car so that you can travel to more places, I think that it's really cool that we are in 2019 and we can have someone pick us up from our house, from our phone, just depending on how much you use Uber and Lyft. And that was something that was not available 3 years ago. So, or if you even have a family member who allows you to use their car and you have access to a car, or if you have a friend who picks you up all the time, these are different ways, these are different means of traveling that you have. And I think that oftentimes, because we don't have our own car, I say this because I just got a car and I know the mindset, but I think oftentimes because we don't have our own car, sometimes we can not show gratitude to the people letting us borrow their cars or to the people giving us rides, because we have this idea that we're not worthy of showing gratitude for those things because we're not even worthy of the car. So we begrudgingly and passive aggressively ride with our friends and borrow cars and take Uber and Lyft instead of being thankful for the fact that these things exist. The second example is, I think I got this from The Secret. The second example is make a happy list. Make a list of 5 to 10, it's up to you, but between 5 to 10 memories that you have that will make you laugh, smile, or just raise your vibration no matter what the circumstances. I mean, no matter what comes to your mind first, or even if you have to dig for it, whatever makes you feel extremely happy. So, for example, one of mine would be when I bought my son home for the first time after a week of being in the NICU. Like just that whole morning of, him getting his checkups and everyone saying he's good to go and that he is healthy and that he's thriving and that he's ready to go home. That's one of my favorite memories, and that's definitely on my happy list. Our memories are our possessions. And by recalling your memories, you are being grateful for that experience. You are being grateful for something that happened in your life. Therefore, you are attracting more experiences to be grateful for. So yes, I always recommend a happy list. And it's always great to have when something kind of inconvenient happens and you want to raise your vibes back up. The last exercise kind of echoes what we said in the first about being grateful for some things that you bought, but I call this exercise a few of my favorite things. I made this one up on my own as well. What you basically do is make a list of 5 things in your home that you bought with your own money on your own. It could be small, like a piece of candy, or it can be big, like your car, your home, a laptop, like something that you saved up for and bought. It doesn't matter how much it was, but you want a list of 5 things in your house that you like, that you bought with your own money. After you write these 5 things down, you want to go to each one and try to remember the moment that you bought it and the moment right after, when you were happy to finally have this thing. Again, whether it was the soda or a laptop, it doesn't matter. A lot of times we get so swept up in Instagram and TV and Facebook, and we see all these things that people have. We forget about the fact that we buy things almost every day. We get what we want almost every day, but because we live in a consumer culture, we forget that. So by looking through some of your favorite things, you can recall that feeling that you had when you bought it and you were proud of buying it. And instead of that feeling being fleeting, you can hold on to it, therefore attracting more circumstances where you can buy things with your own money and be proud of that purchase. So find a list of your 5 favorite things in your home that you love, and think back to the times when you bought them and how you felt and how happy it made you to buy those things and to have those things in your possession. It's a wonderful feeling, and it's a really fun practice. Okay, you guys, that is all I have for today. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, as well as the new type of editing style I'm doing and the new type of filming style I'm doing. I'm trying to make some changes, trying to keep up with the Joneses, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean? But yeah, I love you guys so much, and I really appreciate you for watching this video and vibing with me every week. I hope to see you next week. If there's anything in this video that you would like me to expand on, just let me know down in the comments and I'll be happy to. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up so people know that you found value in it and that it is valuable and that they should click on it. And last but not least, if you are not yet, please make sure that you are subscribed so that you can see my next video. I love you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.